Hello everybody, it's your girl next door AC and welcome back to the Red String Club. The story has been getting a bit intense. We're actually getting in the story. So we're picking up right where we left off. So let's keep going. As you guys can see, my eye is still injured. I'm literally right where we left off. So yeah, let's keep going. A client is approaching the club. Whoa, how do you know? I'm accessing footage from all the recording devices in proximity of the club in real time to better help Donovan. You can do that? I told you they'd make a great aid. Now go, I know who's coming. I called the consultant engineer who was recently hired by Supercontinent to work on some new bionics firmware. I've worked with her in the past, and my instincts tell me she's got something to do with all this. You sure pull the red strings quick. Time is of the essence. Don't want my favorite crazy bastard to turn into a brainless doll. Goodbye, genius. I'll keep you posted. Alright, Akara. Remember, don't interact with the clients unless necessary. Welcome them to the club and thank them when they leave. If your empathy superpowers make you aware of something you want to share with me, wait until we're alone in the club. Got me? Understood. Hello. Beautiful. Welcome to the Red String Club, Diana Mayes. Oh, Diana, it's one of my favorite names. It's really loud. I'm just gonna soften the volume. Oh, am I that famous? Damn you, Akara. Don't go saying client's name. How should I cover this? I told her you were coming. Haha, no. I just told her about the distinguished clients that was coming. Sorry about that. It's alright. It made me feel important. Sorry if I'm using the same types of voices. I'm not really good at making new voices, obviously. So, when did you start hiring brats to work at the bar anyway? Are you getting old? Yeah, you know, my leg isn't getting any better and I thought I could use an extra hand. Ah, must be tough facing life without any upgrades, huh? I'm happy. Does that count? Congratulations. Do you have a light? Okay. I'll spare you the preamble and guess why you called me. Is it because of the dead girl at the H+ core clinic? Shit. You engineers don't like to waste time, huh? I know your boyfriend works with those Proxima rascals on the regular and figured you'd want details. And I thought I was the informant broker. Damn. What was that info gonna cost me? There's some information I'd like you to get me in exchange. This nut will be pretty hard to crack, but I trust you're the best. Now you're guiding the pill. What do you say we start with a drink on the house? Yes, please. I've been dying to sip from one of your cocktails again. Right away, miss. Hey, Newman, my muse, are you around? I'm Newman. This time it's real deal. Let's get some info out of this girl. Remember, fill the glass with spirits to tune into the soul discs. Okay. Adjust the sizes of the disc by adding ice to the drink. I've filled the notebook with our objective. Please take a look at them. I'll be taking notes, adding facts, and upgrading the objectives as we progress. Okay. So, for this game, I kind of got a little walkthrough Okay, it's not really walkthrough. Technically, what the thing tells me isn't like answers or anything. It just tells me which one to go to. Like anxiety, do I go for the anxiety? Do I go to stress? Do I go for regrets? Just to get the most out of this game, because I want you guys to experience the most in this game, and I'm just letting you guys know because I'm gonna be looking down at my phone to check which areas to go to for that. Oh, hi, you guys can see that. So yeah, just gonna follow a little walkthrough. So it's not really a walkthrough, it's like a little guide. It won't spoil anything, and most of the things are still gonna be my choice, except I want to get the best out of it. So yeah, so this one is fear, this one is sympathy. So let's go for sympathy first, because yeah, this one. Before asking her any question, think about whether she's in the right mood to answer them. This isn't a video game, we can't keep repeating the same dialogues again and again. Yeah, that's exactly why I went for a walkthrough, because I have to repeat this thing from the start if I screw up. So I just want to get like the best objectives that the game can give. If you need to change the mood, just serve her another drink and we'll take it from there. Okay. In this case, sympathy may draw out confession and fear may exploit her paranoia. I trust your instincts, my magical friend. And I trust the internet. Not really. So let's pour her some of this. I can't aim, my eye is bad. Okay, please don't make fun of me. Oh, too much. This one. Go down. This is down. Okay, let's give this one a shot. Oh, that shrinks it. Okay, I didn't know that. So this one goes up. Ta-da! Serve. Oh god, you're the fucking best. Why do you need the information dealing side hustle when you make cocktails this good? I'm telling ya, you should be a world famous bartender. I'm glad you liked it. She seems to be in a good mood. What should I start with? Brandy's personal issues. It's way too straightforward. She was talking about my friend earlier, so let's go back to that. Listen, Diana. Oh yeah, because she works at the opposite of. She works at the limited corp thingy. So yeah, I'm worried about something. Do you mind if we invert roles for a moment and you listen to my problems? Wow, this is new. Go ahead. I wouldn't miss a chance to learn more about the mysterious bartender. Thanks. See, this is about Brandy. He got in trouble again? He's always in trouble, but that's not what worries me. Lately, he's been acting moody and depressed, sometimes even aggressive. Oh yeah? That is strange. A guy with so many implants as him, I'd guess he'd have some stress regulator. All of that's making him more and more reckless. I'm afraid one day it'll come to the worst. Hey, Donovan, it's really weird to see you show concern so openly. So this must be grave. Listen, don't you worry. I'm really surprised that Brandy is acting that way. But my work will soon make everything alright. Your work? What are you working in? Count this as my payment for the job I want you to do. And please, keep this information as confidential as possible. You realize you're talking with an informant broker. I'm dead serious here. If this leaks to the wrong ear, I could be in danger. Don't sell it cheap, at least. Don't worry. I'm very aware of what information can do. I'll keep you safe. Okay, listen. Brande's personality issues will be totally solved. SPW is taking care of everything. You mean social psych welfare? Donovan, you already know about that. Who the fuck is leaking this info? I don't think it's leaked. I'm just, too good an information dealer. I'm probably the only one who knows outside this supercontinent limited. So you got it from someone on the inside? No. I never reveal my sources. That's also why you're safe talking with me. Okay, so if you already know about the project, you can rest assured. They plan I'm not very aware of the details. Is it safe? Fine, I can fill you in. I'm the director after all. Yeah. So tell me more about social psych welfare. I guess there's no going back with you now, so I'm going all in. Are you ready? Shoot. Social psych welfare is the greatest revolution in the area of human comfort. We've been working for a long time on designing a system that always keeps the user at their best. SPW is able to tell apart feelings like depression, anxiety, rage, and keeping them in check using only the power of your psychology. It's all natural, the secondary effect. This goes off topic. Won't SPW make you stop being you? It's not going to affect your individuality at all. It's only natural to be scared at the prospect of unlimited happiness. But this is less intrusive than the average antidepressant this city inhabitants swallow every day. So you're saying that removing an important part of our mood spectrum isn't going to change our personalities? I didn't say that. It will help us access our better selves. Or do you enjoy being sad? Personally, I wouldn't enjoy to lose. Personally, I wouldn't enjoy losing my sadness because it's what shaped me to be me today. So, I wouldn't like losing my sadness. Why not? Sadness is not ugly, Diana. I've been bartending for a couple of decades now. I've gotten to witness innumerable forms of sadness right there where you're sitting. And it can be a beautiful thing. It's moving and it draws us all together, keeps us thinking, wishing, so you're actively working to suppress it. Just feels like a crime against humanity to me. Wow, I'm not ready to debate such poetry. Give it some thought, please. I will, I promise. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss? Don't you think it's all a bit unreal? I've had enough. Nope, this ends it. Nope. So between these two. Don't you think it's all a bit unnatural? Oh, now you're talking like an old timer. Do you know how many times that argument has been went against progress? This isn't progress, it's devolution. Only that... Oh yeah? How so? It seems like some pretty hardcore sci-fi shit to me. SPW being a technical marvel doesn't mean it has spelled progress for humankind. You're not adding to the human experience, you're detracting from it. You're depriving us of the insights of sadness. You're detaching us from the fuel of rage. A society that doesn't get mad is a society. A society that doesn't get mad is a society that doesn't plea for change. You're robbing humanity of many of the long you're robbing humanity of many of the long-honed tools we use to cope with reality. You've in fact invented a device to stop time. But can't we move forward without conflict? That's a very bleak stance, but not necessarily a false one. I'll put some thought into it and speak with my team. Thank you. I just wish we had talked sooner about this. Anything else? I wanna ask about the creativity, but I think that if we press any further, so she doubted herself like twice, something might happen. So, you know what? I've had enough SPW for today. I'm really excited about all this. Sorry you're not a fan of it, but just accept it. This is the future. No. The present. Don't let it get under your skin or you'll ruin the fragile handcraft. Happiness. What information do you want from me? What have you worked on? Wanna play a bit risky? Since she already knows I know about SPW. So tell me about aridness. Arid's death. Oh, so you already know who it was. Well, that is my job. I called you hoping you could tell me something I don't know. What don't you know then? Why was she killed? Why did she have to be silent? What was she doing there? Do you know what she was doing there? I have no idea. I can only speculate. Alright, let's speculate together. Does it have to do... does it have to do with Akara? Wow, what a bold card to play. Okay, did I screw up? So you know about Project Akara? You really know your work, Donovan. I haven't seen them in person myself, but I can tell you those androids are the stuff of the future. Wow, you see her looking at that exact moment. The lead architects, Dr. Coldstream, is a genius, man of the century to me. And he doesn't even wear a brain processor like me. I bet substituting part of his brain with a machine would just devalue it. Focus, Diane. Aridne. Oh yeah, sorry. If she infiltrates an H+ core clinic, it's possible she could have found an Akara android. They're supposed to be crafting the latest human upgrades at Supercontinent, but from what I know, the marketing team was ready to make some announcement regarding the Akara. But I don't think Supercontinent would kill somebody over Commercial League. At least, not so close to the reveal. What have you been working on lately? She already told me that. Okay, let's ask her what she wants. As I said, it's a tough nut to crack. And by tough, I mean dangerous. But I figure that's never been a problem for you. Nothing can get me as long as I run the Red Strings Club. Oh, he's like the connection of it all. I like Donovan. Fire away. I want to know who the CEO of Supercontinent is. Come again? Don't you work for them? Yeah. Can't you just Google it? What you'll find online is that Supercontinent CEO is Jack B. Gaynor. What you'll also see is that he hasn't made a public appearance in 2 years. You're implying that the CEO has been supplanted? That's one hypothesis, yeah. The fact that no one has seen him for a long time, and that Lady Supercontinent's philosophy and methods have changed dramatically, they've become quite a bit more aggressive. I see. Okay. Okay, Diana. Leave it to me. I'll look into it. Let's have another drink. So here, according to the walkthrough, we now go to the fear so we can get the most out of the game. So now we go down. Oops. I cannot aim. There you go. Really? Sar. You don't like it? Yeah, sorry, listen. I'm starting to get a bad feeling about all this. Do you mind if we do this quick? Of course, no problem. Fear seems to have taken hold of her. How do I start? What do you want to know about supercontinency? Let's ask her why she wants to know about this. Do you mind me asking why I want to know about the CEO? I told you, the CEO is Jack B. Gaynor, has been supplanted or something. He's still on the record as the official CEO. But everything's changed so much that I'm sure he can't be in charge anymore. I'm afraid for my life, Donovan. Proxima girl, even if it was accidental, hasn't been the first death in the last few months. Oh, really? Oh, I actually got goosebumps from reading that. I've always loved Supercontinent's goals and mottos, fighting for social welfare. And it's weird because they're still doing that. It's only that now they're doing it at any cost. What do you mean at any cost? They've become heartless in a way. A lot of brilliant employees have been dismissed with little reason. They're squeezing us to our limits and pushing aggressive deadlines on us. Like they have a big agenda that they need to execute at any cost. Jack B. Gaynor wouldn't have allowed that. I'm starting to fear for my own life, Donovan. It's not healthy. You're afraid stress could put you on the verge of suicide or that I'll be deemed as a hazard at the Corps' mission and be put aside. So you're afraid they might knock you off, but you're still on their side. At Supercontinent, we all believe in the cause. I'm not going to give up. On the contrary, I want to put them back on track. I know that years of frustration from being handicapped by the humanity the competition lacks can lead you astray. I've been there. The sweet temptation of ruthless pragmatism. But we do have to take care of each other. And that's why I'm counting on you to save Supercontinent. Haha, funny girl. Asking a rogue information broker to aid you in saving a corporation. So you won't help me? Oh yeah, I will. I like you. I just hope you're ready to face the music when they disappoint you. What have you been working on lately? I already told you, it's not as though a job like SPW gives me a lot of spare time for pet projects, you know? Sure. Sorry. Donovan, if I hadn't removed the parts of my brain that process love, I swear I'd fall for you every time. I don't know how you do it, but I always leave the club shaking. I'm starting to think you're putting something in my drinks. Just alcohol, I swear. But I'm glad I can get you through your ice cold processor and stir those artificial feelings of yours. Hey, they're not artificial. They're just upgraded. Emotions can be a pitfall for a scientist like me. Better to have them in check. You ought to live more dangerously, Diana. Inspiration plays a big part in being a memorable scientist. Maybe. I'll make sure to come back to the club anytime I need some good old mojo. Please do. I should be leaving now. Thanks for the drink, the chat, and the info. And please, call me as soon as you get something on Supercontinent CEO. I will. Thank you for coming, Diana. My pleasure. Adios! Thank you for coming. See you next time, Diana. Okay, Akara, listen. Never again say a customer's name. Why not? Because it makes them feel uncomfortable and paranoid. I was taught that repeating someone's name builds trust and familiarity. Yeah, but the Red String Club is a haven of sorts. My clients value their anonymity. If you blab their name right when they come in, they'll think I told you all about them. And you're supposed to be a mere trainee. Leave the name dropping to me. Understood. I'm sorry, Donovan. Don't sweat it. Just keep it in mind, Akara. It won't happen again, Donovan. Very well, Akara. Let's focus on your aptitude instead of your weaknesses. Got any interesting insights from your get any interesting insights from your empathic algorithms? Indeed. However, I don't see an easy way to properly communicate them, so I'd like to propose a game. A game? You're full of surprises. Play is one of the most primal human devices for learning and development. Transmitting the vast amount of data I've gathered from your conversation with Diana is impossible. So, I've designed a process to let you reach your own conclusion. Moreover, I can get to better understand you so we can improve as a team. Sounds like pro HR talk, but sure, I'm in. How do we play? I'm going to ask you a series of questions. 10 to be exact. I have my own answers to them, but I am most interested in your input. When we are finished, I will let you know how many of them you got right. If you score at least 7 out of 10, I'll grant you a new skill. What? A new skill? Did they use the AI of an RPG villager to build you? And what the hell? Can you even do that? A game without reward proves to be very dull. And yes, I can grant you something to improve your bartending skills. Why don't you just give it to me now? I'm designed to make you happy, a much different thing than granting your every wish. Sometimes I feel like you're a dumb Anakin. Now, I believe the very devil could be running through your circuits. Shall I begin? This is exciting. You're more twisted than I thought. Give it to me. Is Diana physically attracted to you? Come again? What kind of question is that? How am I supposed to know? Please, just answer my question. I know what I'm doing. Is Diana physically attracted to you? I would say yes, she was. Is Diana 100% loyal to the Nope. Is she proud of the social psych welfare? Yes, she is. Would Diana be happier without the effects of... Would Diana be happier without the effects of... No. Does Diana know about the neural algorithm? No. What is the person who Diana most admires? The doctor. Regarding your bartending, what spirit does animal enjoy? She liked my first one, and I think that was mostly bourbon. Did Diana lie to you during any I don't think so. They're pretty close. Supercontinent LTD, yeah. Social not as bad as you thought. This one I can't feel since it's my opinion, no? Maybe. It's as hard as not lying. Is SPW as bad as you thought? Well, personally, I don't think it should be a thing. But I do get their point. No, but it should be optional. Yeah, I think it should be optional. I think something like this. It's like getting the frontal lobe cut off back in the ancient centuries. That was they did that for medical reasons, but I'm just saying that maybe if we all became like androidy and we want to be a bit more logical, we want to be more androidy than humans, I think that should be an option for some people depending on the categories and random tests, and you know that should be optional. Yeah, I mean, nowadays you can have whatever psychoactive drugs you want. Becoming a smiling should be the decision of the implant wearer. That's true. This silent update is a crime no matter how you look at it. Okay, that was the last question. Did I pass? You got 10 out of 10 questions right. I got 10 out of 10. Congratulations, you're a sharp man, Donovan. That sounds a little condescending, but thank you. What did I win? I'm going to produce a short span memory resetter for you. Is that a cool name for a shot? No. One of my abilities is to synthesize psychoactive drugs. The system was designed to deal with emergency anxiety crisis and such. But given the usual context we're in, I can widen its purposes. Point. Add this to the client's drink and they will think that they just sat at the bar for the first time. Oh, so it's a second chance. This way you can explore different paths in a conversation without them noticing. That sounds crazy and a bit immoral. Why? Aren't you manipulating them with your drinks? I thought this would be very helpful. You got me there. You don't have to use it if you don't want to. I'm sorry, Donovan. It's okay. I'll save it for an emergency. Say, how much of this can you produce? Not much. I have a limited chemical repository for such purposes, so I'd rather keep these as prizes for a little game. Oh, so I got one. How playful of you. Gotcha. Let's keep it like this then. I detect a client approaching the club. Okay, so I'll be ending this episode here. Nope. Okay, so we're out of time. And I'll be ending this episode right here. So we got to talk to Diana. We got to find out a bit more about the corporation. And more of the project that we found out. I want to delve much deeper into the story, so I hope you guys will stick with me for this one. And yeah, so if you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe to my channel to see where we go. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more of this and what you thought about what you just saw. And I want your opinions about if this was possible to be placed in the minds of humans in the future to eliminate certain parts of emotions or like your sadnesses just to achieve happiness in the future. Is that really happiness? Something like that. Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.